Hello math enthusiasts! Now I'm going to show you how the quadratic formula derived. First, let us have the given equation, which is the standard form of quadratic equation. So we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And then what we're going to do is to divide each term in the equation by a, that is the numerical coefficient of x squared, this one. So we're going to divide by a. That will leave us with x squared plus b over ax plus c over a equals 0. And then place all terms with x on the left side of the equation. So that means c over a will be placed on this side. So that becomes x squared plus b over ax equals negative c over a. And then the next step is we're going to complete the square by adding b over 2a quantity squared, or b squared over 4a squared, to both sides of the equation. So this becomes x squared plus b over ax plus, that is b over 2a squared equals negative c over a plus, just square this 2, that becomes b squared over 4a squared. And then the next step is we're going to factor this as a square of binomial. So we take the first term, which is x squared, so the factor will be x plus, just write this one, b over 2a, then squared. And then on the right side, we're going to simplify the right side. So by looking at the denominator, we have to find the LCD, okay, which is 4a squared. And then we divide it on the denominator and then multiply it with the numerator. So we have 4a squared divided by a, that is 4a minus c, so that's negative 4ac, plus 4a squared divided by 4a squared, that's 1, plus b squared, that is b squared. And then we just arrange this. So we just rewrite x plus b over 2a quantity squared equals b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. And then the next step is we find the square root of both sides of the equation. So we take the square root of both sides, and we just cancel this. That becomes x plus b over 2a equals, that becomes positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over the square root of 4a squared, that is 2a. And then what we're going to do is to transpose b over 2a to the right side of the equation. So this becomes x equals negative b over 2a plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, since we have the same denominator, we can write it as one common denominator. So, x equals negative b, positive negative, square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, this is now what you call quadratic formula. Okay? Thank you and good day.